Gotcha.
Take a look at the first light bowgun to offer rapid fire normal ammo level 3. The light bowguns in Monster Hunter World, they have this thing called rapid fire. For those of you who didn't know, rapid fire is when the bullet breaks up into 3 parts, just like this. 1, 2, 3. And you add all the damage together to count the damage of 1 bullet. So we have that for the first time with the level 3 ammo. We've had that with the level 2 normal ammo, but not level 3. Usually when you get rapid fire on your ammo type, it means it's going to do more damage. However, that is not always the case. Like in the case of rapid fire sticky 2, we did not see a damage increase. It was actually better to use sticky ammo 3, and the sticky ammo 3 didn't have rapid fire on it, and it still outdamaged the rapid fire 2 because, well, it actually shot faster, funny enough. Your rate of fire when it comes to shooting an ammo type is very important, which is why we're going to explain some of my choices on this build. Why don't we go ahead and start with the recoil. So recoil is very important on bowguns because it brings down the recoil, but it also increases your rate of fire. Okay, so it's not just about being able to aim easier, it's actually about being able to fire the bullets faster. So increasing your rate of fire, it also allows you to move around. So you can see we start with high recoil, and we can just bring that down to average, which is also considered like level 2 recoil. And with average recoil, you'll be able to shoot faster, but also to chase around the monster so that you stay on the weak spot. See, if you had high recoil on a sticky ammo bowgun, it wouldn't matter that much because you can just shoot the monster's body anywhere. And since the sticky ammo is an explosive damage type, it ignores hit zone values and always does a set amount of damage. But with normal ammo, you need to be hitting the part of the monster's body that is weakest to shot type damage, and also you need to be hitting softened spots, right? Then we go for 1 reload assist, which will give us slow reload. I tried going for the normal reload, it just wasn't worth it in my opinion. I don't remember. I think I just tried it and it was like a meme. It was really bad. So we got 1 reload assist to bring the reload speed down to slow rather than very slow. You can't get away with using evade reload because you won't bring your recoil down to normal, right? So that's the decisions behind our mods here. Triple recoil and 1 reload assist. And then let's take a look at the build real fast. Set decorations. So this is really important as well. So you have to have ammo up. Ammo up is going to give you a second shot in the chamber. You're going to have an ammo clip capacity of 2 with 3 levels of ammo up. You can see we're doing that with the charm slot. It's very efficient to build that with the charm slot. You can see that we've actually utilized maximum might secret from the new Furious Raging armor set. I said when I was reviewing the armor set that max might secret will probably work on the bowguns, and here we are. We're taking a look at the bowguns and maximum might actually coming in handy, because the bowguns really don't have to roll as often as they just outspace the monster. I mean, you will roll, you'll dodge through things, but especially considering maximum might secret works the old way, the way maximum might used to work, increases affinity as soon as the stamina gauge is full. This is really nice because your stamina gauge is mostly full with your light bowgun. So max might secret gives us 40% of our affinity. Weakness exploit is going to give us the other 50 as long as we're shooting a soft spot or weak spot, which of course you always should. And then of course crit boost and normal shots. We didn't really have room to build anything else, but you could use the glider mantle to finish peak performance. Alternatively, you could use the glider mantle to build challenger. You can see also we've got Mind's Eye. You could drop that and build more challenger, I suppose, but I actually think Mind's Eye is quite useful on normal ammo. And then also we have the 3 levels of vitality like I always build. You wouldn't want to skip vitality because you would have too much of a glass cannon build. It's too risky. Alright, so that's the build. I think it actually played out pretty well, and you could see the damage was looking good as well. Look at that, 250 damage per shot. What I'll do is I'll compare that to sticky ammo for you, but also you can see with the Mind's Eye, we can shoot all the way from back here. All the way from back here and get our damage. I need to take a step forward. Some of you are like, hey, why don't you just do triple close range mod? Because then you would have high recoil, and low recoil lets you shoot much faster, and when you pair this with true spare shot, you're just dealing so much more damage. It's not even close. Okay, so faster recoil with the true spare shot is so important. You can see it triggering over and over right now. Like, you see that? How many shots was that in a row? It's like 8 shots or something. So that's what we're looking for, and you compare you pair that with the lower recoil to get your damage output higher. Very, very important. All right, so I've played a lot of bowguns. You guys know that bowguns are my most played weapons, and I've dealt with a lot of setups where you have limited ammo, such as cluster bomb setups. It's the same deal over there. True spare shot's very important. Ammo capacity. You want to pair those together and try to get your spare shot to activate many, many times to increase your damage output. All right, let's go ahead and compare this to a sticky ammo build. So we were seeing maybe about 250 damage per shot. Let's see. We're gonna go over here. Where did I put my sticky build? Probably right here. Here we go. So here is a pretty typical aqua shot sticky ammo build at this point. And we're going to go ahead and fire one. Let's see what it does. What's the damage of one sticky ammo? 110. So it'd probably be closer to about 120 if you're running feline bombardier, which you should. You should always be running feline bombardier. About 120. Shoot that again. Right, so, but there's other benefits to using sticky ammo. You get the KO knockdown. This is extremely useful if you're running on a team, by the way, the KO knockdown. Also, I guess you should point out that this particular light bowgun is going to come with both paralysis and sleep. And just the fact that you don't have to tenderize parts on the monster's body in order to get full damage, and you can shoot the monster anyway, the convenience of sticky ammo and the fact that you can just spam through these, not have to aim anywhere in particular. Oops, hold on. Man, I hate the evade reload, but you have to learn to get good at it. You have to. So I think they're actually quite close just because of all the issues that the normal ammo deals with, like actually having to be accurate and softening the monster's body. I think is actually quite close. But you know, if you were going to go in and maybe want to destroy Safajiva's wings, I think that certainly you could consider the Lightbreak gun to get that done quickly. Move this over here. Someone's going to be like, oh, what about the Horizon Zero Dawn light bowgun? Man, not everyone has that bowgun, guys. Chill. There's other consoles. So anyways, yeah, I think that this would do a very decent job breaking the wings on Safajiva. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be curious to see if anyone speedruns this light bowgun with the normal ammo rapid fire 3. And hopefully we see more bowguns like this in the future from Capcom with the Rapid Fire Normal Ammo 3, because this is the first time, but I don't want it to be the last time. When are we going to get Rapid Fire Spread Ammo 3? When are we going to get that? Anyways, since I rarely use normal ammo, really rarely use it. I mean, I don't think I've legitimately used normal ammo since like base game support, Terrath support, right? So the Terrath, we've been talking about that lately because Terrath support is probably going to be upgradable when Kulve Taroth comes out. Well, I haven't legitimately used normal ammo since back in the days, and I don't really have a point of reference to tell you how good of a build this is. Like, oh man, it's dealing so much damage compared to what we used to have. But I don't know, it feels pretty strong, guys. It feels pretty strong. You get a nice good distance away from the target, and it's hitting for 250 damage per shot on this training pole. And of course, it's not always going to be the training pole you're shooting, but yeah, Raging Brachydios actually has pretty decent hit zone values for shot damage. So yeah, you might be shooting him in the head, you might be shooting him in the arms from a far distance. Of course, somebody's going to counter, why don't you just use Pierce in that case? And it's a good point. Maybe you could say Furious Raging, shoot him in the head, you don't even got to soften the head, but then again, he moves around so fast that you're probably better using Sticky, because then you can shoot him anywhere rather than his head exclusively, right? You have to shoot him only in the head, which can be tricky to do. And that's one of the downfalls to normal ammo. I think that normal ammo won't become the norm yet. However, it is promising what they're showing us so far with this Rapid Fire Normal 3. Okay. Alright, I hope that helped. I hope you liked the build. Let me know. And let me know what you'd like to see next. Wait, not greeting. Wave. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.